thing. And now it's a race again. Here we go. To the rune. And Pollywog's definitely... Oh! Kraken picks it up as a sheep. Frog. Picks up as a frog. Dushem just warding. Kraken with portal key. Other than that, no real major items. Just that Warhammer and gloves. But it looks like we're diving bottom. And they do manage to snag Kronos, but Kronos is going to ulti to get out. And there's the silence, so it's going to be, can this team catch up? And there's the ultimate. They are going to snag Kronos. Engineer gets that kill with his turret, so that's a great kill for Engineer, especially for bringing down the enemy carry. And they'll definitely look to push this bottom lane. As you can see, we got Tinker up on Engineer. They will be able to run through that tower more effectively. So really just a good game right now. 11-11 in kills. XP in the Hellborn's favor by roughly 3k, and gold is pretty much even for the most part, but Hellborn will get a nice little advantage here from this tower kill. Random port there from Kraken to try and find Demsham, but it looks like the Hellborn's about to snag 2 towers, maybe. It's going to see how much DPS these catapults can put out, and if these warlocks can... oh, looks like they got a TP. Kronos, nonetheless. Oh! Picked up a firebrand first. Makes sense. Faster attack speed, faster time freezes. Oh my god, now I'm hiccuping. This is just a mess. Pestilence picks up portal key, so this team has double initiation. If Kraken misses assault, they can get Pestilence in and get his stun off. Get a nice little bit of initiation of themselves. Pollywog Priest getting close to his ulti stick. He's got his Neophyte's Book, his Glowstone, and his Mighty Blade, as you can see down in that bottom inventory. Other than that, though, no real major items just yet from this Legion side. Biggest item is definitely the Firebrand here on Kronos, and it looks like he's going to get a little bit of extra farm from this top lane. I'm surprised he didn't pick up his Rune Dax, but we'll probably see him get that a little bit later on, maybe. And even then, I would have liked to see an Icebrand first, but not my team. Engineer picks up his Thunderclaw. And it looks like they might make a little bit of a push here through this middle lane. Kronos is gonna be forced out of his farm to slide mid. But they really need to make sure they time this nicely. Kraken needs to get a nice ultimate off, and they really just need to get something big going. Dsham is on the... Oh, that's a nice ward there from Demsham. It's gonna give him sight, see what they're lining up. But none of these heroes have blink, so it's all on Kronos, really. Is if Kronos can get his blink in and get his ultimate down, that'll set up his team. Polywards can go down. Even though they'll be CC'd for a little bit, they can still go down and get off and just do damage when they need to. There's the Word of Revelation there, so it's going to counter-ward it instantly. Here comes Kraken now. Port in. How many did he snag? 1, 2 there. So 2 go down instantly from this Hellborn side. Engineer getting his ultimate off. Pestilence getting his stun. Kraken ultimate goes off. And definitely worth it there for 2 kills. And now that's definitely going to give him a chance to get this tower. But Kronos, Slither, and Poly all still up. So they really need to be careful about this. Because if Kronos leaps in, he does have that Firebrand, so will be able to do a little bit more damage. Pollywog wards are still up, but Pestilence is going to get the jump first here on Slither. And now here comes Kronos. Kronos is going to drop his ult. There's the Polywards. Like I said, CC'd for just a bit. As soon as that ulti goes down, though, they're just whacking away. And those Slither wards and those Polywards are going to be enough to keep the rest of the Hellborn team away here. Kronos still pursuing, but there's just too much HP in that Hellborn side. And they still have a Plague ulti. I'm surprised you didn't see a Plague ulti there. But I guess no big deal. Engineer sliding top, get some farm. And I would imagine we'd start to see a Warp Clef soon here from him. He's got 1,300 gold, probably go to 2,100 gold, and then from there he'll get that charged hammer, get the extra lightning, get the extra attack speed. And that is a cool little effect right there. Well done, S2. But anyways, Pollywog Priest has his Staff of the Master. I would assume we would see a Sheep Stick or a Cyclone Stick come off from him next. And based on his farm, 22-minute Staff of the Master, not too great, but not too bad nonetheless. So maybe he'll go Sheep Stick, but I would assume we see the Cyclone Stick because the CC is all they really need. Glacius is going all out on wards. Slither gonna get a Gnome's Wisdom. Kronos, I'm not too sure if Kronos is going to complete the Icebrand or if he's going to go back Rune Dax. I'm not too sure what he's doing, but I'll keep an eye on that for you guys. Hellbringer's been counter-warding pretty much. He's got a Ring of the Teacher just in case. And the warder for them is Plague Rider. Pesty picking up a power supply. He's got his portal key still and a bracer. Demsham counter-warding as well. He's got steam boots. Engineer just up top farming for now anyways. Really trying to get that work clef to get his charge hammer up. If he can do that, he'll definitely start to destroy in these team fights, especially with it only being 23 minutes in the game and Chronos not putting out too much damage just yet. Kraken, as I said, portal key, and that's it. And here we go, jungle farm now from Engineer, and that's what it is. Tinker the turret, let it just free farm in these creeps. He's got the lightning, so that will bounce around a little bit, but just out of range might be this healer. But it's a great positioning here. As you can see, he pulls the side, he gets the stun, so we'll be able to do a little bit more damage. I'm surprised we haven't seen a little bit more lightning go off, but then again, nothing you can really do there. I would have assumed he would have finished them off, but now the Hellborn making a run here, counter-warding. Counter-warding to get it maybe a jungle gank or two off. Slither getting closer to that Gnome's Wisdom. He just needs his Ring of the Teacher and the recipe, and he's good to go. But Hellbringer's going to go counter-ward them in response. So, but he used a great ward here from 4AR. It's going to give him jungle sight, and they're going to try and bait this bottom lane as it progresses down the side. Down the side here. It'll progress down the side. And then, as they see the Legion come this way, they'll jump him in the jungle and gank him. But man, they're spot on with these wards. As you saw, the dark blue ping there, right here, right in place. So, and that's Hellbringer. So, guess what? That's why he's in charge of wards. And there it is, the warp cleft on Engineer. So he's going charged hammer, and then he'll probably go something a little bit more tanky, maybe some initiation on his end, or just more procs for that turret. But maybe a morph attack, not too sure. Haste for Polly. And let's see how Kronos has been doing. Okay, so he's going to complete the Frostburn first as he picks up a Mighty Blade, which is alright. He'll have the attack speed and the slow, which is nice. But it looks like Kraken's going to get the jump here. My computer would freeze. Really? Lol. Okay, so Kraken gets the jump. Engineer Ultimate goes down. They manage to snag Kronos way off guard, so he goes down. I apologize for that. We had a game crash. I don't know really what happened, but now it's going to be up to his team. Up to the Legion side if they can defend. I doubt it. Slither's going to try and play some wards, but he won't have a nice enough build-up this time. So probably won't see too much from him. Turret doing a lot of damage here. Almost gets a kill on Glacier. Jesus. Glacius almost goes down from that turret soloed, which is really heavy hits there from that turret. Got 2 lightning procs, I believe, and just worked over that Glacius. But as you can see, so there's lining up his wards, got his defense going, and it's going to cause the Hellborn to tear off. Engineer's going to go back and farm for a bit. But they're doing a good job kind of keeping this Kronos down. 25 minutes in, and he doesn't have a completed Frostburn or a completed DPS item just yet. I mean, the Firebrand, yes, but they're keeping him to 117 kills, 2 deaths, 1 kill. So they're doing a good job here for as far as that's concerned. Pestilence up top is going to pick up some farm. Picks up a TP as well. And Plague Rider still has that level 1 ulti, and he hasn't really used it too nicely just yet, but I don't know. Still no Gnome's Wisdom there from Slither. There's the completed charged hammer on NG though, so I'm curious to see what he builds next, because I'm not too sure. Ooh, looks like Kraken might be going Demonic Breastplate, which will give his Engineer a lot more damage, his Pestilence a lot more damage for sure, and that would be a really nice item for him if he could complete that in time. Maybe try a jump here on Kronos again. I mean, ult's up in 25, so we might see something. They're lining up for sure. If they can snag Kronos, that'd be pretty freaking huge, but I doubt it's going to happen again. Kronos a little bit more prepared this go around, it looks like. Hellbringer picks up Steam Boots. Not too sure what he actually upgraded there. Or why the Legion's kind of backing up here. Looks like Hellborn's gonna go bot, and if this keeps up, Kronos is not